I'm now going to hand over to Jean-Philippe Courtois, who is the president and EVP at Microsoft, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about this project and the intention of the session. Jean-Philippe, please.
Thank you, Rebecca. I hope you can hear me well. It works, great, because it's kind of funny to... it's a pleasure to be back in ChangeNOW. I was here actually last year and was announcing this new initiative called Entrepreneurship for Positive Impact. So what is that initiative about? I think our theory of change is the following. We see two sets of change makers in the world who are actually driving positive impact across the economy and society. Social entrepreneurs, they've been around for many years, and a new generation of impact tech startups that are building digitally enabled solutions to meet the needs of the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And so what we decided to do was to go after all those change makers and to unleash their potential through our technology innovation, because that's what we do for life at Microsoft at the core mission, but also to enable them to connect their mission with the economy, society, and the markets as well. And so this initiative, in a few words, is about doing four things. One, it's about technology innovation. I'll give you an example because I was fascinated checking a lot of demos on the booth. There was a demo on a booth of a French international company called EcoVadis. They are using, we've been doing an hackathon development with them using generative AI, ChatGPT, Azure OpenAI services, and so on, that they built a foundational model on the IPCC report. Don't know if all of you have been reading the thousands of very technical pages. I did not, because it's super hard to absorb and understand. And with that, you can actually, with that dialogue, you can democratize access to the climate challenge in the country, in France or anywhere in the world. So it's pretty fascinating. That's one example among many where we bring innovation. Two, we create a community. We have now 860 entrepreneurs across the globe from 64 countries. And they are really spanning across all kinds of solutions. Actually, 48% revolving around environmental challenges. 40% of them are all about the S of social. By the way, it's a big deal because there's a lot more to be done on the S. We talk often on the E, but not too much on the S. And another 10% governance, because guess what? You also have to achieve that. So this is where we are today, 1 year after. We see some amazing use case. We see a number of those companies. And at the end of the day, our vision is to really build an ecosystem of ESG solutions for customers, the economies, public services, and commercialization. So it's not philanthropy. That's why I see a lot of friendly faces in the room, investors, funds, impact, but also entrepreneurs, corporates as well, who are really welcome to join us to embark them. So enough said, I've been speaking for too long already. And actually, I should, let me see, I've got the clicker, I should have clicked it, but I'm just going to see the names of the entrepreneurs. I think they should come in here. And you're going to hear from each one of them the pitch, which is wonderful, about the way they're going to change the world. And hopefully some of them will click with your minds, will click with your heart, and maybe will click with your wallets as well. Who knows, if you need some. So thanks a lot. And we're, again, looking forward to discuss with all of you during the cocktail after the pitch is done and after the jury deliberates. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jean-Philippe. And indeed, we have a jury today to listen to those 7 pitches. So I suggest we get a sense of who you are. Please let us know in 1 or 2 sentences who you are and why you're here. And once you're finished, you can pass the mic along.
I can start if you want. I'm very honored to be part of the jury. Thank you very much. I'm Marion Chagnac from Alter Equity. Alter Equity is the first French impact fund. And we invest in already around 20 companies that have that support social and environmental challenges. So social also, and that have responsible business practices.
Wonderful,
Very
good job.
happy to be here.
Hello, and also very glad to be here. Thanks for the invitation. I'm Daniel. I work with the World Economic Forum and lead the Global Alliance for Social Entrepreneurship, which is an organization that has over 100 members from very different sectors, academia, intermediaries, impact investors, companies, and international organizations, representing in total over 100,000 social entrepreneurs. And we're putting them at the center of the conversations with business leaders and with policymakers. I'm really keen to hear what the startups have to say today. We also had the pleasure to work with the Microsoft team on the Entrepreneurs for Positive Impact program in the past. Really glad to be here. Thanks.
Wonderful. Thanks for being here.
Hi, hello, I'm Kate. I'm here, I guess, with a slightly dual role. So I'm part of Jean-Philippe's team, and I've been very much part of the evolution of how we're thinking about entrepreneurship for positive impact. And so it's very exciting, a real privilege to be here representing that. And also, I guess, also with my sort of Microsoft hat on, thinking about it from a sort of corporate perspective, an enterprise perspective. There was a very interesting discussion over on the other stage all about collaboration between positive impact entrepreneurs and corporates. And so also kind of looking at it through that lens as well. So delighted to be here.
Delighted to have you here.
And thank you for that. My name is Anna Skarborg, and I'm with Nordstone. So we are a generalist VC fund investing from our 10th fund right now. We've been active in Europe and the US for around 27 years. And for us, impact sustainability covers everything we do. So we look at that lens on every investment we make, regardless if they would categorize as an impact investment or not. But we're also seeing, of course, increased opportunities in the impact space, meaning entrepreneurs that put these challenges at the heart of what they're building. And that's why we're here, to hear from these exciting entrepreneurs today. So very happy to be here.
Thank you very much. So I guess we're ready to welcome them. We're going to have the first 4 pitchers, then we'll have a question and answers session, and then 3 more pitchers, and then a Q&A session again. Are you ready, jury? Are you ready in the audience? I'm sorry. Are you ready in the audience? Okay, good. So let's start with the first one. We're going to welcome EcoVadis. Is EcoVadis ready to speak? Yes, she is. Please give a warm welcome to EcoVadis project.
Hi, everybody. Can I start? Yes. So my name is Julie Demoni-Bajol, and I am Impact Manager at EcoVadis. Happy to kick this off. Today, this is undeniable. Businesses have many negative impact when they could have positive impact, and this is generating social inequalities as well as the degradation of the environment. Who, more than governments, have the power to change businesses' behavior? Well, at EcoVadis, we strongly believe that there is a huge opportunity to make the change happen within supply chains. Procurement organizations can leverage their buyer-supplier power to influence the behavior of their suppliers from all over the world. We are EcoVadis. We are a purpose-driven company as per the French Pact law. Our purpose is to guide all companies toward a sustainable world. Guide by providing the most trusted sustainability ratings and insights to all companies, because we aim to engage a maximum number of companies, no matter their size, their industry, and their localization. And toward a sustainable world, because we acknowledge that this is a journey where continuous improvement is the key principle. Our methodology relies on the 4 themes of sustainability and is based on international standards. Assessments are delivered by experts, they are proof-based, and they are customized to the industry profile. The results are delivered through an online platform which allows sharing with a multitude of partners. So what is our impact? Well, procurement organizations are leveraging our solutions to engage their trading partner to demonstrate transparency and to improve. these trading partners are using our ratings and insights to better integrate sustainability within their own operations. And ultimately, we believe that the collaboration between this requesting organization, as we call them, or procurement organization, and their trading partner can generate positive impact for the planet and the society. We exist for 15 years. We have already 1,000 procurement organizations which have accessed 2.6 trillion euro of spend with our ratings. This represents 100,000 of companies and their 90 million workers. We already observe significant change between the first and the last evaluation, plus 8 points. And this is also meaning very concrete action, such as using or producing renewable energy, implementing whistleblower procedure, or reporting on DI practices. And these are a few examples among many others. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope you will like to enjoy and join this journey with us as a financer, as a customer, future employee or partner.
Thank you very much. I want to join. And the next project is Eliq. And yeah, he's really wonderful. Give him a huge support. Eliq, it's your time.
Hi, my name is Mathieu. I'm a country manager for Eliq in France. And today I will present you Eliq. So Eliq is an energy software that helps you understand and monitor your energy consumption. Imagine you could save energy, money, and the planet just with a few clicks on your phone. And why are we doing that? So the energy supply sector is the largest contributor of greenhouse gas emissions. The home energy supply only is more than 20% of that. So there is an urgent need to decarbonize and to cut emission drastically. But it will not be easy for households. Making green energy choices is overwhelming and confusing, and people need to be guided in that journey. And this is what Eliq is all about. So what we do, we are experts at making sense of energy data. So we are collecting energy data from smart meters, and we combine that with public data sources, weather data, a lot of data that we combine all together to provide qualitative insights on your consumptions, to help you understand what you can do next to improve your home, and what investments you are able to make based on your energy consumption data. So we are partnering with various industries. So we are a B2B2C company. We are partnering with companies like such as utilities, banks, and smart home companies, so we can reach and empower millions of customers in that journey. So, and we are having a great impact and results. Our customers, our B2B customers, are able to 10x their engagement with their customers. Their customers are more likely to purchase more energy efficient products and services, but most of all, they're saving energy on the long term, on average 7% year over year. So we are just getting started. We are serving now 26 clients over 10 countries in Europe. Most of them are utilities, energy suppliers, but we think we can empower even more people in more industries. So that's why we want to unlock the potential of energy data with other verticals beyond utilities. And we have two significant achievements last year, one with Schneider Electric in the smart home industry, but especially one with a bank, the second largest bank in Belgium, KBC, where they integrated our solution into their own application, mobile application. And we had a successful launch. Last year, we launched in October 2022, and they had the goal to reach 20,000 customers. We reached that goal in just 7 weeks. So yeah, if you want to know more about how we unlock the potential of energy data, please reach out later. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What a great job. Thank you very much. And the next project is working on safe and inclusive workshop and workplace especially. So we are going to welcome Enliven. Enliven, it's your time to shine.
Thank you. Hi everyone. I'm Alex Tafasoli, a founder and Chief Product Officer at Enliven, and excited to tell you about Enliven and our mission to empower organizations in fostering safe and inclusive workplaces. So I have lived the impact of a lack of empathy within our societies. Growing up, I was discriminated against, and at home, a war veteran father who struggled with PTSD. And when mainstream virtual reality was first introduced, I realized that we have the potential that through game technology, put parents in the perspective of children and allow them to feel what children feel in a situation of domestic abuse. So I was determined to prevent the future generations from the same trauma I had been through. Fast forward, we have worked together with the Dutch Department of Justice, industry experts and peer mentors to show our method effective, not only around domestic violence, but around a variety of societal issues such as high conflict divorces and school bullying. We've been awarded for the impact we make by the Dutch Department of Justice, so you know it works. And now we are changing the way we learn and train diversity, equity, and inclusion within organizations using the same principles. We are introducing Train Empathy, our virtual reality platform for diversity, equity, and inclusion training this July. How does the VR work? You can assume any role in any situation. You can be a woman facing sexual harassment in the workplace, and we've incorporated embodiment tools and other powerful features so you can truly feel like you're standing there, even as a man. You can explore, interact, make decisions that are consequential. Does it work? Yes, we've trained over 25,000 professionals over the past years, among which more than 2,000 of the Dutch police force, and 92% would urge other professionals in their field to experience our VR-based training. So how does this look like in D&I? We have combined the VR with digital learning courses and other powerful features you would expect, like measurement and analytics. But above all, we have tools to foster long-term engagement and active participation, turning the silent majority into active agents of change. Available at launch are these simulations. We can go back to them in the questions, but I want to close off by saying, imagine with beautiful partners such as Microsoft, we aim to reach 1 billion people by 2026. Imagine if just 1% of them manages to change their behavior or step in for someone else. How many children will live a safer home, and how many will go to work feeling more included and safer at their work? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can put it here. Last but not least, we're going to welcome Ifunds, and let's discover how they intend to empower social heroes. Let's go.
Not working?
Can we help?
Hi everyone, I'm Jetke Valent. I'm the CTO of Ifunds. Ifunds is an IT partner that can support you on fundraising, membership, project evaluation, and grant management. We are a Microsoft partner, and we also offer our solutions on the Microsoft Cloud. Our purpose is to empower social heroes, and we have 25 years of fundraising experience that we've used to create standard solutions for fundraising, membership, donor insights, donor journeys. And we use that to help our customers. And we've also made sure that our solutions are really easy to adapt, so we can also really apply for specific customer needs. And we basically take care of the technical part, so the social heroes, they can focus on making the world a better place. We serve several social enterprises within Europe in various areas like social welfare, healthcare, education, refugees, and also environment and wildlife. One of our customers is Trees for All. Trees for All plants trees to improve the climate and the biodiversity. And what makes Trees for All special is that they basically don't think in euros, they think in trees. So for them, trees is their currency. And we support them to make sure that their fundraising and CRM can also think in trees instead of in euros. Another one of our customers is World Vision. World Vision wants to make sure that children can grow up in a safe and healthy environment. And what is special about World Vision is that they've given the power to the children. So they basically give the child the power to choose a sponsor instead of the other way around. And how we support the World Vision is that we make sure that the child sponsoring is really fully integrated into their fundraising and CRM. Another one of our customers is KNRM. They are a water brigade serving the North Sea coast. What is special about them is that they're completely financed by their supporters. Their supporters can either volunteer or donate. And they have a special campaign where they distribute stickers that you can put on your water sport gear. You register them online, and then in case of an emergency, it can easily be tracked to you. They do that fully free of charge to make sure that they reach as many people as possible. But they do ask for a voluntary donation after registering. And we support them by making sure that basically the campaign and all its touch points are really fully integrated into their fundraising and CRM. So that was it. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You can stay on the stage because it's time for Q&A session. Please come join us. EcoVadis, Eliq, Enliven, and Ifunds for this first round of questions from the jury. Please make sure that each pitcher gets a question, and whenever you're ready.
Maybe I can start. Thank you all for great presentations. It's really great seeing the wide spread of the solutions that you're offering. I would like to ask Eliq what you're seeing. Thank you for your presentation, and it's a very interesting model. It's a development of Tibber and others that we've seen in the space before. I would like to know how you see the current wins that you have in your favor with the high energy price, etc., that's driving a lot of customer demand. How important are this specific moment in time for your commercial success?
Exciting. Obviously, no, that's at first you can see it as a real challenge and it has been a real challenge actually, because a lot of small or medium-sized energy suppliers, utilities really struggle during the last couple of years with the high prices, so they have other concerns that their end customers, so to speak. But now it's becoming really an opportunity because they truly understand there is value in helping your customers reduce energy, because I'm going to be very technical, but it's less energy that you have to buy on the market. So you have real opportunities helping your customers reduce energy consumption, but it's also a great opportunity to engage them even more. So now that the pressure on prices is lower, it's really a driver to get some loyalties with the customers and create more engagement and get to the next steps for those kind of providers, which is products and services beyond the commodity they're selling. So that's a great opportunity for them to do that and maybe not be in trouble again anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, thank you very much. It was incredibly interesting. I have a question actually to Enliven. Fantastic presentation.
Thank you.
And in my notes, I was sort of writing out, my goodness, there's so many problems that you could be solving right now. And so, whilst that's both a blessing, it's also a curse. So I wanted to just dig in a little bit more to, is your focus moving forward going to be more on DE&I training, where I can sort of see there's a very clear market, or are you also going to be emphasizing the sort of family mediation, the anti-bullying, just have a clearer picture of what you're actually going to focus on, because you could do so much.
Yes, exactly. Thank you for that, because that's the honest truth. We have decided to focus on the D&I because that drives our revenue and scale. And through the revenue, we aim to set up a foundation that allow us to focus on the social topics because they're as pressing.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for the question.
I would have a lot of follow-up questions there, but maybe wanted to turn to EcoVadis actually. Super interesting what you're doing. I had the chance to work with some of your clients actually, and I'm wondering what the advent of CSRD and obviously more transparency in general in the market will do to your business model, and what you do to actually stay ahead of the regulatory curve to still add value to the procurement of organizations.
Thank you for the question. Yes, CSRD is a great news. First, to continue empower businesses to demonstrate more transparency. Of course, it's coming as an addition to all the work we have been doing, and now our role will be to concentrate on creating the connection between the data provided by the companies who have to demonstrate transparency and their customers. So really making the collaborative work between the two. We also have to keep in mind that CSRD is only European, and we aim to address companies from all over the world, so we have still a lot of work.
So one question for Ifunds, if I understand well.
Would be great.
Great.
What do you think?
Yeah, thank you very much for all the pitches. It was very inspiring. Maybe for you, Ifunds, can you explain us a little bit more why your CRM is so different from the classic one, so that it's really adapted to NGOs?
What makes it special is that it's really adapted towards fundraising. So we also really handle the financial part of fundraising, where you really have a lot of donors that have a lot of ongoing donations that you have to collect every month. So we also integrate with financial systems, and we also integrate with a lot of partners that really aim towards fundraising. And so creative online partners that are also really focusing on fundraising.
Thank you.
Do you have any more questions? We still have 1 or 2 minutes if you'd like, or we can leave it to the networking area.
I have the micro, so I can,
Let's go.
Continue. Maybe one more for EcoVadis. That's like rating and measuring is the first step to decarbonation. So what the job you've done is like just amazing. So congratulations. But I'm not sure I really understand what advice do you specifically give to the company you assess so that they can improve.
Thank you for asking. So when we rate companies, we deliver results which are in two forms. We have quantitative information, such as a score, which can be compared on a scale, and so we provide them with benchmarks so they can know where they stand compared to their competitors or their peers. And we also deliver them qualitative information, a list of strengths and improvement areas, which are classified with an order of prioritization, so they can know where to focus first in their improvement journey. And we are also developing around this a range of solutions to help further improvements, such as the development of an academy, which is an e-learning center with many courses on all the sustainability topics that are linked to each improvement area. So if they want to go further, they can go in this additional platform.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your questions, for your curiosity, for your interest in those projects. You'll be able to go deeper if you want during the networking. Thank you so much for sharing your project. It's so exciting. I wish to know more too. Thank you for being here. We're going to be able to move on to the second part. Can we please support their project, wishing them the best for the rest?